Hey guys, today I'm going to be reviewing Thor Ragnarok, which is directed by Taika Waititi and stars Chris Hemsworth as Thor, Tom Hiddleston as Loki, and Kate Blanchett as Hela. And I'm going to go ahead and try to make this review as spoiler free as possible because I do want you guys to watch the movie, obviously, and I don't want you guys to know everything. But as far as possible, I'm going to try to keep this spoiler free, but it's kind of hard the way the movie's set up, so minimal spoilers. Alright, the movie starts off with Thor in a cage, and he gets dragged down. You've seen it in the trailer, but from there, he has a comedic back and forth with Surtur, who is supposed to bring back Ragnarok. And Thor ends up defeating Surtur and all his minions, or whatever they are, and he technically stops Ragnarok. But when he gets to Asgard, he finds not everything's the way it should be. Mainly because Odin was replaced by Loki, who's disguised as Odin, but Thor figures it out through some obvious things that's happened in the that scene. And Thor and Loki have to go on a short adventure to find out where Odin is, since Odin isn't where Loki left him, because he left him at an old folks' home, which got destroyed. So eventually they do find Odin, where he promptly dies, but not before telling them that Hela is coming and that Ragnarok cannot be stopped, and that Hela gets stronger when she's on Asgard. Well, as soon as Odin dies, Hela shows up, and Hela promptly defeats Thor and Loki. And it's also the scene where Thor loses his hammer, which you see it in the trailers, and it's pretty one-sided. Thor and Loki try to get away through the Bifrost, but unfortunately Hela also joins them, and they both Loki and Thor get separated, and Hela is the only one that makes it to Asgard, when she promptly takes over and slaughters the whole army pretty much. Meanwhile, Thor and Loki get flown to a world that's controlled by the Grandmaster, which is played by Jeff Goldblum, who's pretty impressive as Jeff Goldblum in this movie. And Thor is basically forced to fight in a Coliseum against Hulk, and he loses due to interference with the Grandmaster, so that's a spoiler for you right there. And from there, it's basically Thor needs to get back to Asgard to defeat Hela, and it's actually really good. I like this movie quite a bit. The music is fantastic. It's a much funnier movie than the other two Thor movies, and there is very little Earth in this movie. Like, there is nothing hardly at all that takes place on Earth, except for at the very beginning when they have to go find Odin, which Doctor Strange actually is a major part of this, as he immediately kidnaps Loki, and there's some hilarious exchange between Doctor Strange and Thor, so that was nice. And then Hela is interesting, just to say. She reminds me of it's hard to explain it, but if you have ever played Magic the Gathering, she reminds me of a Pyrexian. When she does her, she slicks it back and she gets these weird designs. I've thought that ever since the trailer, but it still reminds me of that today, like a Praetor. But yeah, everyone in this movie is likable and is believable in their roles, which is pretty good, especially considering Thor 1 and Thor 2. Thor 2 was pretty bad. I didn't like that movie, but Thor 1, I actually liked, considering a lot of people hated it. But the best parts about that movie was probably the comedic bits. This movie goes full in on the comedic bits and action. It's nothing but them two. It's like if Thor 1 had a baby with Guardians of the Galaxy, this is what you get. It comes equipped with all the 80s charm that this movie has. It's like Far Cry. Well, it's actually Thor 1 and Guardians of the Galaxy meets Far Cry, Blood Dragon in terms of style, and that's what you get. This movie was fantastic. I loved it quite a bit. I'm trying to think of anything negative that I can think of. The only negative bits was the stingers, and just it was just kind of like certain scenes dragged on a little bit, but nothing major though. I like this movie a lot. Probably one of my favorite Marvel movies currently. I really tried not to spoil anything, but to the point where I kind of got you to introduce to everyone. I didn't. There's one character I'm trying to save because you've seen her in the trailer, but it's a girl. I don't want to talk about her really because she is actually very major in the movie. For about 3/4 of the movie, she's actually a major part, and even Hulk is actually interesting in this movie, and even he has some hilarious scenes, like with Dave, Banner. He does a couple of funny moments himself, so I like this movie a lot. I'm gonna have to give it a 9.5. Wish I had a magic thing that shows up somewhere where it says 9.5, but I am super low budget and I don't like editing anything, so it's a 9.5. And only part of this review is scripted. Well, basically, I got some pluses and minuses. I don't have but like one minus, so it just seems got dragged on a little bit at parts. But yeah, I really like the movie. I tried to make this review quick too. So yeah, let me know if you watched the movie and if you liked it as much as I did. I personally, one of my favorite Marvel movies so far. I can't wait for the next one, which is Black Panther, I believe. So should be good considering the Marvel movies have been amazing so far. Alright, thanks for watching, guys, and have a fantastic day. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, hit the little bell if you've already subscribed too. Also, the most important thing I need you guys to do is comment on my videos. You see something on my video you disagree with, comment. You like something, please comment. I want to talk to you guys about what I watched or played, because, well, it's how I know you guys are actually watching. You know, I like to be able to talk to you guys, but without that, I don't know if you guys are watching me. So I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and peace out.